Is Insomniac teasing the newest Spider-Man Far From Home suit for the City That Never Sleeps DLC, or have we seen our first glimpse of a similar looking costume? What's good YouTube, it's your boy RonnyPugs back again with another Spider-Man PS4 video for you guys. At the time of recording this, we're just a few days away from playing the first chapter in The City That Never Sleeps, The Heist, featuring Black Cat. However, today this video will speculate on what suit Insomniac could possibly be teasing in the final chapter of this DLC, Silver Lining. So if you take a look at the preview images for each chapter in the DLC, there's two blurred images, but really the one we're going to be talking about today, where you can kind of get an idea of what's going on, is Silver Lining, and from the looks of it, this is Spider-Man in a black and red suit with what looks like Silver Sable around him. I've outlined this image the best I could in case anyone isn't seeing what could be Silver Sable's coat, but the more important thing to talk about regarding this preview is the black and red Spider-Man suit. And while it is difficult to figure out exactly what suit this could be, there's about 3 realistic possibilities we can discuss, starting with the first and most recent suit to date, which is the brand new black and red Spider-Man Far From Home suit. Now this costume is likely considering we've gotten every MCU suit on screen so far, and what better thing to do than continue that in adding the black and red suit along with the stealth suit that we've seen during the carnival scene. These DLC chapters do give Insomniac the opportunity to add the movie suits that we haven't seen in the main game. A lot of fans have already tweeted Insomniac about this costume, and of course we all know how many requests there's been for the Raimi suit, so there is a chance we see the missing movie suits bundled in the DLC. However, looking at it from another point of view, it really wouldn't make sense to add the Far From Home suit in Silver Lining since that DLC drops months before the film, so I think the most likely way we get that suit in-game is through a surprise DLC costume pack right before the movie releases or saving it for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And moving on from that, the next possible suit that could be the one teased in the Silver Lining preview is an Insomniac original. I won't get too much into this because if this turns out being an Insomniac suit, it could be anything, and it's hard to discuss what that suit could look like besides the colors being red and black. But this is a possibility that makes sense because the first DLC suit we've ever gotten a look at was an Insomniac original, and it's safe to assume that we'll at least see one more of those per DLC chapter, and if you're going to preview new suits in the DLC, you're going to want to show off your own suit. Finally, the last possibility to what this costume could be, and I categorize these all together since all 3 of these suits look so similar, we're either getting a tease of either the Alex Ross suit, the Superior Spider-Man, or the most likely one in my opinion, which is the Assassin Spider-Man. As much as I love for the Alex Ross suit to make the game, realistically it might not happen considering that that suit was only concept art for the first Raimi film. It's never been used in comics, unlike the Superior and Assassin suit that were both inspired from the Alex Ross suit. And I would say that the Superior suit is the most realistic option if it wasn't for the Superior costume being excluded from the game, for the same reason we probably haven't seen the black suit or the Miles suit, because they could serve purpose in a future game story. Which leads us into the most likely option being the Assassin Spider-Man. That really would make a lot of sense, considering this suit would work well with the type of character that Silver Sable is, sort of like how using the Negative suit versus Mr. Negative works, and this is one of those obscure costumes that's only appeared in a small amount of issues like the Dark suit. Also, looking at the photo, from what we can make out, it looks like Spider-Man has black lenses, which is exactly what the Assassin Spider-Man has, and while you could say that it's superior based off that point, I think the lenses are too small for it to be superior, thus the only option is it being Assassin. So in conclusion, while there is a chance we could get the brand new Far From Home suit in the Silver Lining DLC, I'd say it's more realistic we see it right before the movie releases or in the second game. There is a possibility of this being an Insomniac original, but I think the most possible option is the Assassin Spider-Man, considering it would work well with the type of character that Silver Sable is. It's one of those obscure suits like the Dark suit, and from what we can see, it looks like this suit has all black lenses. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the video. Which suit do you think is being teased, or do you think I'm crazy and there isn't even a picture of Spider-Man at all in that preview? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, follow my social medias, and I will see you guys again in the next video.